There is a rocky road ahead, 'cause not only will we touch on some sentient piles of hard stuff today, our journey into the ruins is on the horizon. That being said, rock lobsters here. What's the deal? Well, the first thing to note is that health bar and damage range. Over the course of about 40 days, these guys will grow to bigger sizes and herds, leading to higher health and potential damage output. But you will be able to notice some slight changes just about every 4 days within that span. I'm certainly not going to show you every stage of the process, but I will cover everything else, which isn't much actually. But first, you'll have to know where to look, and we will be heading into the Rocky Plains biome down under. This biome is really only here to give our rocky companions a place to live, but there will be a whole lot of boulders around if you're looking for some non-sentient things. Make note though, these creatures love munching on them rocks and minerals you'll be looking for. Very much like our recently covered Slurtle friends. But unlike the slime producers, rock lobsters don't give anything in return from stuffing their faces, even when the mineral they are eating is a high-class meal. But keep this in mind so they don't go eating your valuables. You can benefit from personally giving them your valuables, as their loyalty can grow like many others in-game. They will follow for about 3 minutes per munch, but make note, the item itself doesn't matter, so don't waste your gold like this bearded idiot. Use something else that isn't marble. The thing about rock lobsters, though, is that they are bloody slow, so you may have to stop and wait for your gang to arrive every now and then. Oh, and your gang also like to sleep on the job, so perhaps you should look into your hiring process or just take their cut for your own. After spending 2 days awake, lobsters will fall asleep where they stand, but they will wake up quickly in about half a day. But when they are awake, boy are they useful. Like most companions, whatever the player attacks, or whatever attacks the player, shall receive a lesson on the phrase, stuck between a rock and a hard place. As you can see, lobsters are yet another creature that can hide when hit, nullifying damage taken by 95%, but also boasting the ability to regenerate health at a rate of 10 per second. In other words, these dudes be hard to kill no matter what state of growth they happen to be in. Which would be why some enlist fully grown lobsters to aid them in battle against Toadstool here. Seeing as Toad doesn't have many physical attacks, the lobsters can deal 90 damage per swing themselves, and they have 3,600 health to boot. Well worth recruiting in my opinion, especially for people who are new or afraid of the ruins. Rolling up with a posse like this will make the ruins afraid of you, for Pete's sake. But how do we go about murdering these things ourselves? 'Cause there's always a way to do that. You're absolutely right, and kiting them is actually very easy, so that isn't the issue here. It's that bloody regeneration that they have. You'll need to make sure that you are dealing as much damage as possible so you can outpace that 10 health per second regen. And hitting them while they curl up won't save you either, as it will net more positive for them than negative. But you can get 1 or 2 more swings in at full damage before they do that, so be aware. After a long back and forth, it'll be deadzo, and you should fight these things one-on-one too, as the whole herd will turn on you if you don't. So what'd you get? Well, nothing really. They only dropped 2 rocks, 2 flint, and a piece of meat. That's it. Hey Clay, in your new updates, perhaps these guys need a little touch-up. But you can take advantage of them sleeping using some Slurtle slime. Place it down, light her up, and come to discover that you'll need a lot more than you thought, as the lobster just gets up and goes about its business like it didn't just get blown in the face. But that's where gunpowder comes into play. So do the same thing, and once again, come to realize that these lobsters are some tough SOBs. So perhaps a little special treatment is in order. Final notes, keep in mind that they are immune to freezing and being set on fire in most any way. So don't even try to go wasting your time on that one. And sadly, they cannot follow you up above and don't starve together, meaning no big bads versus rock up here. But you can do it and don't starve, so make notes, solo players. So it appears to me that rock lobsters are a mob best left to helping the player murder things than the player going out to murder it. Lesson learned. Sometimes cold-blooded murder is best left to others. Thanks for watching, folks, and prepare for the big ones coming. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.